Our next stop on our West Coast road trip was Yosemite National Park, which, as amazing as it was, we did make some mistakes. So come along with us as I share our experience at Yosemite and everything we did wrong. The drive into Yosemite is long and windy. We were coming from Napa Valley, so it was one of our longest drives. You're basically driving through mountains and then down the mountains to get into the valley. Basically, anywhere you're coming from, you're going to have a long drive. Once you're down in the valley, you're on a one-way loop road, which I wish we would have figured out sooner. It would have made it a little less confusing, but we figured it out and made it to our first stop, which was Tunnel View. Parking wasn't as bad as we thought it would be. We actually parked pretty far down on the side of the road, and then we got there and the parking lot was empty. We took in the breathtaking views and then got back on the road to go to our next stop, which was Yosemite Falls. Here, the parking situation was much different, and I guess everyone decided to go to Yosemite Falls at 1 p.m. This was when we realized how crowded this park actually was. It definitely felt like the most touristy stop on our entire 16-day West Coast road trip. We found a spot where we don't see a single person, which hasn't happened since we got here. It's so busy, but this is nice and peaceful.
Yes, super busy park. I didn't expect that at all, to be honest.
Look, nobody.
The fact that they have a supermarket here, the fact that they have a bus going around in the loop to bring people to the
one-way shuttle.
Shuttle, yes. That's fact that this park in general have to expect more people than
and
the
Wi-Fi.
other parks.
Or no, signal. I did not
yes.
expect to have cell phone signal.
Yeah, in other parks we're completely out of the service, and here we're good in the middle of the park. So I think that's a sign that this park is usually much more busy than the regular national parks.
Next, we headed into Cook's Meadow and continued on the Cook's Meadow Loop Trail, which is just an easy 1-mile trail and a great introduction to Yosemite. We're on I think it's Cook's Meadow Loop. Look how pretty, nobody's here.
Super nice weather, beautiful views.
Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of Yosemite Valley. We stayed here for a while and just enjoyed the scenery. This was all we had planned for the day. Our next stop was our unheated tent in Curry Village. This was our accommodation for the night. We had actually originally booked a heated one, but had to change our dates, and they didn't have any heated ones left. It got cold, but we stayed positive, and it is an experience we will never forget. We woke up early and got started on the trail we had planned for today, which was Vernal Falls. But we didn't read the trail closure signs carefully, and this trail was actually closed. So we continued on the Mist Trail, which is much harder, and we didn't actually have time to do the whole thing. So we did about 25% of it, got a good view at the top, but then had to check out of our tent at 11 a.m., so we had to be back by then. In general, we were so satisfied and fulfilled with this Yosemite trip. I think we just learned a lot, so if we were to ever go back, I would say we'd just be more prepared and maybe give ourselves a little bit more time. I think a full day there would have been nice to do some of the longer trails, like the 4-mile trail or Glacier Point. But if you do have limited time, I do recommend some of the stuff we did, and I recommend staying in the park so you can make the most of your time. So that was our first trip to Yosemite. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for our next stop on our 16-day West Coast road trip.